How you doing? Macam Cabby here. Friday, 12:15. It's the Friday feeling for me anyway. So we're going to be discussing about Will Still. He's left Club Rems, and basically what are our chances of getting him? Will he come to Sunderland? But before we do that, I'm going to mention some comments. What was yesterday's poll? So I put a poll up yesterday saying Will Still looking like Will Still is looking like to be our next coach, but are you happy with it? I'll have to put my spectacles on for this one. Yes. So Thane ME2 says I take him over the Bayern Munich under 19 coach, but personally I'd rather go for someone like Heckingbottom or Cooper, who are experienced in the Championship. Gary Dunn says if we get him, he will be sacked by Christmas. Jamie says he's not even qualified. This is an absolute joke. And Nick says Cooper's got to be #1 choice, surely. Why don't we actually go for someone with a solid CV, not just at one club? This is all it takes. David says spend money, get Keno back. So we're still having fans saying we need, get Keno back. Fair dues. I'd have gone for Steve Cooper, says John, with his ability plus experience and a very good fit for SAFC, but maybe KLD won't pay decent wages. Now I was just going to say that it's all about money, isn't it, when it comes down to money? Because he's just about a Premier League manager, isn't he, Cooper? He's going to go on decent wages. Just Ray says if he gets the job, he must be a yes man with no balls to demand new players. Romo says I thought with the Will Still played basketball. Look him up. I've no idea, mate. D Hall says Still has done nothing to suggest he's better than Mowbray. With Rems, they played 31, won 11, drew 7 and lost 13. And Jeff Wilkie says, well, he has packed his job in over France and has said that he will keep players he thinks he should have. So sounds like a no crap man. Plus, maybe get Cooper, as long as they are not a yes man. KLD. Well, he's basically saying as long as he's not a yes man for KLD and Speakman, I guess. Anyway, I would have anyone and get rid of Dodds. So there's quite a mixed sort of feeling there, isn't there? I see a lot of negative posts there regarding about getting Will Still if he's left Rems. I mean, we've been linked with this guy now for months, and as for the fans, maybe he's being a bit harsh on Dodds, because let's face it, he's only come in as an interim coach, isn't he? He's not our tried and tested #1 choice for manager coach. He's just been thrown on the deep end as the scapegoat. So I'm not going to be harsh on Dodds. We know he's not the man for the job. The only reason Dodds is still here because that was the aim. He's just going to see the season out, and save a bit of money. So there's no buyout clauses if we're going to get the likes of Still. I can see that. So I'm not going to be harsh on Dodds. He's not. Basically, him looking after the first team is like a square peg in a round hole. It ain't working. So I'm not going to slag Dodds off. Dodds. Because he can only do with the experience he's got, and it's too big of a job for him. Have we kept hold of him for too long? Possibly, but like I say, their plans is for him to just see the season over, and we've only got one game left of it. Still a few people saying go and get for Cooper, but that's all about money. But the question is, Will Still, is he on his way to Sunderland? He's left Rems. As I've said, mixed reactions of Will Still coming. But it's a gamble. It's a gamble whoever you get. There's my taxi job come in. Oh, I know where that. But yeah, I would say go for him. I would definitely say go for Will Still, to be honest with you. And I know the Sunderland fans are saying, "Oh, I'm sick to death of hearing about Will Still," but it is what it is, isn't it? So go for it, and we'll hope that he isn't going to get sacked at Christmas, because we're sick of going around that merry-go-round all the time. You know, we want him to be a success. But we all know where it's gone wrong this season. You know, Tony Mowbray was the father figure to the kids. The kids loved him to bits. And when Mowbray went, we all know that's where it fell to pieces. And Dodds was never going to recover that. Beale didn't. Dodds was just not going to do it. So we should really thank Dodds for taking the helm. Because let's face it, if Will Still does come and he brings his staff, he'll be gone, won't he? But yeah, let's just see what happens. Mixed reports in the poll I did. So what do you guys think then? If Will Still's plane's coming into land at Newcastle Airport for talks for Sunderland, if he's going to be the next coach, would you welcome him with open arms, or would you tell the plane to turn back to France and say, "See you later, Will Still, we don't want you here"? I say we'll go for the plunge. Why not? Let us know in your comments below, and I'll get back to you as much as I can. So I'm going to get really busy now this Friday afternoon, because it's leading up to the bank holiday. And if you're going to the match on Sheffield Wednesday, enjoy it, and give a massive tribute to Charlie Hurley and Jack Shields as well. And let's just hope it's a positive result. Anyway, enjoy the sun wherever you are. I'm back to work. See you later.